Hello, Gemini, and happy birthday to all of you. It is your season. I am Naj, the Tarot Snob, and I'm here with your weekly love horoscopes. And this is going to be for the week of June 7th until June 13th. And this here is for those of you that got a special somebody on your mind, your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your secret lover, your upfront lover, your coworker, your crush, your neighbor, the person you're dating, you got no goddamn business dating. This is for that person. This reading is for whoever is on your mind. So let's go ahead and get right into it, okay? As you all know, I do my main shuffling off of camera, do all my rituals and stuff off camera, and then I just like to do a little shuffle, and whatever falls out, okay? Okay, that was sloppy. Gypsy Hustle is the Instagram, so make sure you follow me there, and also tarotsnob@gmail.com if you want to schedule a personal reading with me. I'll leave all of that in the description, okay? Gemini love. Let's try and get right to it. Gemini love. Gemini love. Ooh, let's take all that. All these fell out. Let's take all of that. Gemini love. Week June 7th. So Gemini in love, I'm immediately seeing, I got a Five of Swords. Five of Swords is always conflict. So I'm feeling like it's rocky between you and that person this week. I'm not feeling the best vibe here. I feel like possibly there was an argument and you feel very defeated at this point, like you lost, like you just want to wash your hands with it and be through. If it's not you, that's the way that they're feeling. I think that you are dealing with some strong energy here. So I just feel like the person could kind of be dominant, you know, or it can be very strong or even sometimes forceful. Like I just feel like a really strong, you know, energy here. I feel like a really masculine energy, but this reading is for everybody. But I'm just feeling like a really dominant energy here. Like you're dealing with somebody that's really headstrong. But, you know, I'm also seeing that it's possible that they take a lot of energy out of you and take a lot from you, you know. Like I'm just feeling, that's why I said I feel like some of you are defeated, because I'm feeling like you just want to wash your hands and be done. Like you're tired, you know what I'm saying? Like you just don't want to be done. You want to be done with this bullshit, you know what I'm saying? And the thing is, it's your season, it's your month. So I don't like to see my Geminis feel this way. I don't want you to be, you know, in a funk because this person, whoever you're seeing, is supposed to be behaving, because this is your time, it's your season, your birthday coming up. They're supposed to be acting right, but I am feeling a little bit of stank from you. So we'll come back to that and see, you know, how they're feeling about you, because I do have Gemini number 2 here, because I've got some separate energy. And for Gemini number 2, I feel like you are actually starting something with somebody right now. I feel like there's a new boo in your life, or if it's not a new boo, it's somebody that you're trying to pursue something with, or you're trying to move forward with, or you're trying to you know, plan something with. Like I'm feeling something new from Gemini number 2. Like there's something that you're starting, something fresh, and I feel like you're doing some things, you know. I feel like it's going to work out. Whatever seeds you're planting, whatever breadcrumbs you're doing to lead that person to you, I feel like it's going to work out. You know, the Ten of Pentacles for me is all about abundance and getting what you want, you know, things turning out fruitful. So I feel like you're planting a good seed right now. Whatever you're doing, the flirting that you're doing with that person, or the little gestures, I feel like that's not going unnoticed. And I think that those things will, you know, they'll start to reflect. Like I said, you're planting your seeds now, and I feel like by July and August, you know, you'll start to see the fruits of your labor. So keep doing what you're doing, Gemini number 2. I feel like you're trying to, you know, you're it's working. What it is that you're doing with that person is working. I feel like it's not going unnoticed. Okay, let's see how they feel about you. This is for Gemini number 1, the person who's currently going through that funk. How are they feeling about you? Okay. And I'm sorry you guys are going through it. It's your birthday, and they ought to be ashamed of themselves for putting you through some drama. How do they feel about you? We'll take that one, and let's take one more. How are they feeling about you? 2 actually fell out, so I asked how they feel about you, and I got the High Priestess. So this means, could mean a few things. It means that maybe they don't think that you communicate with them enough. I feel like they think that it's possibly you're not opening up enough, and you're the one that's not talking, and you're not expressing your feelings, okay? So that is one way that they feel about you. For some, I feel like some of them are that person. They're not expressive enough. They're not they're the ones that don't talk as much. It's like pulling teeth when you're trying to get answers out of them, or when you're trying to get them to talk about their feelings. They're just secretive and mysterious and quiet, and they just, they hold everything in. So for some of you guys, this is them. She was kind of on the other foot. And I think that when they're with you, a lot of times I get this card when I ask the guides, how do they feel about you? A lot of times I'll get these cups here because I think that they think a lot about you. I mean, you're a Gemini, so you have several different personalities. We already know that. And they see that in you. And I feel like when they look at you, they never know what they're going to get. Sometimes it worries them, sometimes they get a little worried because they never know what they're going to get from you. So I think that they may think that you have a little bit of multiple personalities and they don't know which one they're going to deal with. I feel like sometimes you're hot, sometimes you're cold, sometimes you're like, I want to be with you, sometimes you're like, fuck this shit. Like, that's how they look at you. You know what I'm saying? And then again, it's the other way around. Sometimes this kind of is like how you see them as well, so it just kind of depends. It goes both ways. When I ask the guys, how do they see you? But for the most part, I think that they have a lot that they see in you, a lot of different emotions and personalities, and they're just like, oh shit, like they got so much to deal with. It's how they see you, okay? That's for my Gemini, number 1. And then number 2, you guys are the one who are planting the new seed. You got a new boo in your life, or just somebody you're thinking about. Let's see how they see you. I'm going to take that. Did you see it? I'll take that one there. I'll take this one. This one fell. And you know what? Let's take that one because that one was sticking out. This is how they see you. Very interesting. Look at this. The sun, the world, death. Okay, so this is for Gemini number 2. I asked, and these are for the ones who are starting something new, or you're doing new things with your boo. This is good energy here for Gemini number 2. I asked, how does your lover see you? And this is what I got. The sun, the world, and the death card. So I don't want you guys to be scared of the death card, because in this situation, the death card isn't bad. I feel like it's a new beginning. So I feel like they're looking for something new as well. I think that, the world represents a cycle. The world represents short-term goals coming to close, and things you've been waiting for finally coming into fruition. So in this case, I feel like they have been waiting for you, maybe to make a gesture, or maybe to make the first move, or they've been waiting to get something out of you, and I think that they finally got it, and it really made them happy. Like, I feel like they're feeling you, they're feeling your energy. They are actually into you. That's why I got the sun, because the sun, obviously, it speaks for itself. It's a positive card. It represents like hope ahead, and like good news ahead, good things to come, good outlook. Like, that's what the sun represents. And then, like I said, with the world, it's like the cycle has come to I don't want to say to an end, but it does in a sense mean that they've accomplished something. So for me, I feel like they have maybe chased you, or they've courted you, and they're happy because they're finally getting you, or they're finally getting you to come around because you are the one who planted those seeds, and they were happy and grateful for that. Now the death card, again, of course, everyone's scared of the death card, but I got the death card with the sun. So for me, that doesn't represent anything bad. It represents a new beginning. So that's why I said, something, I feel like something is new and fresh with Gemini number 2. Something is starting. You guys are going in the right path, and that's why, when I got this, these two together actually represents like a new beginning. Like, this is you starting it, and then this is just like maybe something just ended with somebody else, or maybe you were with this person and maybe some bullshit was happening, you guys got over it, but something is new, something with you and this person. You guys are trending on the right path. So I feel like for Gemini number 2, there's good energy between you and this person. Let's see what the outcome is. This is going to be for Gemini number 1. We're going back to these cards slipped out of my hand. I'm actually going to keep those because as soon as I picked up my deck, they fell out. So I'm going to keep those, but then also ask a couple of more. We'll take that one too. Gemini number 1, what is the outcome? What is the outcome for now? And when I ask what the outcome is in my reading, I mean, what's the outcome right now if nothing changes? So don't get worried. It's not in stone. Things change. This is the forecast, okay? What is the outcome for Gemini number 1? These are the ones who are having like a hard and rocky time. It still looks a little back and forth. I still feel like this relationship, you're at a crossroads with it, and I'm still feeling like you don't know which way to go. You don't know what to do. I feel like you may feel that way for the duration of the month. Like, you'll feel a little slightly like I don't know what's going on. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. You know, I started the reading off saying that you don't know what's next. You're feeling defeated. I think you might feel that way for a little bit, but then see, I got the Nine of Cups that comes in and says, fuck it. You know, and I'll say by the end of the month, you'll know exactly what it is that you're supposed to be doing with this person. And I don't see an ending, to be honest. You know, I even see you guys making up. Look at that, the Four of Wands. So I don't feel like whatever it is that you're dealing with this person is final. And if I'm not mistaken, I feel like last week the energy between Gemini was good. If I'm not mistaken, I felt like you guys were moving in the right direction. But for those of you who are in the middle of a fight, I do feel like it's not final. I feel like you're going to feel agitated by that person for a while, but by the end of the month, you guys are going to be back. Like it's going to be because of you. You're the one that's going to be like, all right, fuck it, we're back together. Like, you're bossy as hell anyway. So you're going to be the ones that's like, Lynn, let's just get back together. And they're going to be like, okay. But I feel like it's not final. Whatever it is you're going through, there's no end to it. You guys will get back together, okay? That was the outcome for Gemini number 1. And then lastly, let's do the outcome for my Gem number 2. We'll take that. These are the ones who are happy already. What is your outcome? You guys are planting new seeds together and trying to do new things and going on dates. And you better wear a mask when you go out. Be safe. Oh, that was raggedy. Let me start that over here. All right, let's just take this one. The outcome. So you guys, again, are on the right path. So here's your outcome. 2 of Cups. 2 people in love, 2 people that get along, 2 people that are happy. You guys are going to court each other for quite some time. So you guys look good. I like your future. Do not worry about whether or not this will work. Do not get in your head. Do not talk yourself out of this. Okay, I want you to enjoy this person that you're with. You've put in this work so far, and I think that like I said, it's going to work out with you and this person. You're on the right path, but don't get in your head and don't worry about it so much. Don't scare this person off. You know, enjoy the time that you have with this person. Don't get in your own head. Don't an entire relationship, like, don't go through the relationship wondering when it's going to end. Don't go through the relationship wondering when this person is going to mess up. Don't go through the relationship carrying baggage from the old relationship into this one because this person did this. Now you're taking it out on this one. Enjoy this person, please. Do not bring your old baggage into this relationship because it is not fair. When it's time, or if it's time, I should say, for some bullshit to be revealed, it will be revealed, but do not chase it, okay? Please do not. That message just came up. Somebody needed to hear it. I don't know why. Somebody needed to hear it. Do not worry. Do not run that person away, please. If some shit needs to be revealed, it will be, but do not go and chase it. Don't look through anybody's phone. Don't do any of that dumb shit, okay? That is going to be it for my Gemini reading. Thank you so much. Happy birthday to you all. Shout out to my May Gemini. Shout out to my June Geminis. It is your season. I hope you guys are making the best of it. The energy has shifted. You know, we are not on those heavy lockdowns that we were on. So I do encourage you guys, if you're going out to have fun, going out to eat, going out to see people, I personally encourage you to please wear a mask. For those of you who are experiencing protesting and things like that, you know, please be safe. Please be safe. And thank you so much for standing up for what you believe in. Thank you so much. I do appreciate you. I am with the cause. So please just know that. And I am donating to all these causes. And I'm also spreading awareness and also posting links and things. And so I'm just trying to do what I can from here. I have a small platform, but I still just want to let everybody know that I am here. And I definitely support the Black Lives Matter movement. Okay. Thank you so much again. Also, description and everything. I'm leaving in the description my Instagram. I'm also my tarot@gmail.com. No, tarotsnob@gmail.com is the email to please reach out to me for to schedule a personal reading. I've got tons of people who have been hitting me up, so thank you so much for that. And then Gypsy Hustle is the Instagram. Again, I'm putting all that in the description. Thank you so much, Gemini, and I will see you guys next week, okay? Do not overthink it.